Hi guys, welcome back to my channel. I'm starting a DIYFish series. Okay, so this is my financial planning and tracking system in the DIYFish inserts. And this is a week in April that I've already set up, and I showed you a blank one. And they come like this. This is a blank version 2.2, but what I do is I write little lines on the first page, and it's the back of the first day, so it's blank, you've seen over there, and I basically write everything, like the description, what I think is going to be, what it actually is, and the balance after I've paid it or added it, so debited or credited. So that's all right here. Then I like my work, and I divide it up in sections. Work is the only thing that I get paid. If I sell like stamps, or if I sell something like in a garage, I'll add that in here, and that's why I left like 2 or 3 lines, because I don't do that every week. That's just like once or twice a month type of thing. And all the expenses are here, and that will include like if I have to pay, and this is divided up in weeks, not a month. If you want the month, then I do mine like this, and this is the month layout, and this is basically telling me like what's due that month and events that I have, and then I take it from there and I track it in my weeks, and then I take it from my weeks, and all of that really is all balanced out in here. All these are just basically reminders, so you really don't have to do that. I mean, you could do whatever you want on yours, but this is just an idea of how I do mine, and in case you wanted to copy me. So, okay, how I do it is, this is the forward planning. This is anything I have to pay. This is anything I owe, all my expenses for this week. And it's the week of the 4th through the 10th of April. It's coming up. So, and it's all divided Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday, Friday, Saturday, and Sunday. And then I'll write down like if I'm gonna save, because I save like my rent, and I save like my part of the electric bill, and then like anything I have to buy, like if I want to, if I need shampoo that week, or if I need toothpaste, or anything that I have to spend money on goes right here. And this serves like a reminder to let me know, okay, this is what I need, this is what I don't, this is what I have to budget into my savings for. And then I write down the total, and then something that I'm saving, anything that I plan to save, actually did save, and what was my balance afterwards from the previous week. So I carry this part forward from the other weeks. Like I get paid every 2 weeks, so this balance would be continuing on from my first week that I got paid. Now I get paid this week, so next week I'll just carry that balance over. And then my debts, like any credit cards I owe, like car payments, loans, anything like that, I put right here, and these are all the descriptions. And then you can see right there, this is how much it's supposed to be, the totals, and this is how much I actually paid on it, and then this is the balance left on it. So that way I can see it right here, what I owe, what I have to pay, and how much I have towards that. Okay, and then on this side, this is what I actually did with my money. So this is forward planning, and this is tracking. So it's basically anything, like say if I got paid early, then I would put in here, like I was scheduled to be paid on the 4th, but I actually got paid a couple days earlier, so I didn't put it here because I put it over there. But normally I would have like a little, and these stamps, I stamp in what bills I plan from here that are coming up, that I take from here, that I take from here, so that way I could see it when I'm flipping through my schedule. Like say I'm like doing my journal and be like, oh, so tomorrow my phone bill is due or whatever, so I have to be able to see that. This I don't necessarily need to see, but these numbers I need to see, and that's why I put it on a little flip, so that way I can see it from any area in my planner. Like if I don't have this open and I'm just like usually I work with the day, not anything else, But if I want to leave it out at night just to remind myself or whatever, you have that option. But most of the time I leave them all closed and I just leave it on my desk open to this. So that way that's why it's so important to have this, so I could know, oh, I have that much money in the bank. If I, you know, like an accident or emergency comes up, okay, I know that I have this much. And then the totals go right here. So how this works is anything I came in, I'll put on the first line, and I don't know if you can see it. So I'm gonna pull it in a little bit closer, and the light is kind of weird right now. But you can see like the little lines, and I stay within one line as a checkbox, like 1 line, 2 lines, 3 lines, 4 lines, and then the total goes down here. So you'll see like, is that better light? Yeah, so you'll see like, I'll put like what I spent, you know. I went to Staples, spent $5. I went to Hobby Lobby, spent $10. Went to the grocery store, spent $20. And only here are numbers. On this side are only numbers. Like I'll just put 7, 8, 10, and I'll know that on this side it's negative, on this side it's positive. So credit and debit. And then these are the totals. Like this came in, a total for that day is right here, a total for this day is right here. So then over here is a detailed description of it. Like if I put $7, then right on this first line, right all the way across, it'll be like Etsy shop, and it'll be the name of this Etsy shop, and then it'll be like, I don't know if you could see, it's kind of hard lighting, but Etsy shop, and then it'll be like stamps from Atler Dreams, or, you know, stickers from, you know, any of my favorite sticker shops, Sweet Kawaii Designs, or whatever. I always put like Stater Brothers, it was for dinner and weekly lunches. So I always put a description here, and then usually here it's like payday or sold stamps, or, you know, the descriptions all go right here. And I like to put a little bit of details. That's why mostly I have a little bit extra space there for the details. So then I can know what I actually spent my money on and where it went, and then I can even total them up. Oh, like I spent this much this week on buying stamps, which I shouldn't have done, or I didn't have the budget for that, or oh, I'm not, like I'll see right here, well, I have to spend these, so I really can't afford stamps this week, you know. So that's how, like, I could see this and this together and know, like, well, this is my balance. I really can't afford to be buying those stamps from, you know, Studio L2E this week because I have this, and this to pay. So it's just like basically planning and tracking in the DIYFish, and then it goes with me everywhere. And that's how it is. And then anything from here, I carry on to the next week. And that's basically it. That's all there is to it. This is like a checkbook for me, except with a lot more space and detail. I hope that helped you, and I hope that you like it. If you have any other ideas of ways that you track or your finances, let me know in the description box, and I'll leave a link to the DIYFish inserts. And then these little tiny stamps, they're from Studio L2E, and they fit perfectly in those little boxes. They even sell smaller ones. Like I have really tiny ones that they sell from Studio L2E. And there's a few other stamps that sell really tiny ones on Etsy too. I think tiny stamps, they're called something like that, but they're really cute and they're very tiny. So, and then Atler Dreams also sells some, like right here. Yeah, see these little boxes, like I mark my to-dos. They're from, I think they're from, yeah, Atler Dreams. And then these big stamps, they're from the Sassy Club. And I think they're just so cute because they're like kawaii faces and little bows and happy faces and things like that. So, but those are a lot bigger. And those are the ones that I use on my monthly layout as well, because I just like them bigger so that way I could be able to see them. But when you're right here, you really don't want to take up too much space. So then that's when you need the tiny little stamps. And you don't need to spend that much time setting up. I just like to incorporate my pretty planning into my practical planning. So it's really up to you on how you want to do it. I just thought I'd share my ideas with you, and I hope you like them. Thank you for putting up with my kind of bright light. My sun shines directly from above and it kind of gets in the way of the leaves. But if you want more details, or if you really want to see one done in action, I can set one up for you guys so that you can see how it's actually done and how I do it. Thank you for watching. Until next time, bye. Take care.